Welcome back to Brighter Shores. We're fighting gremlins for an amount of time. 33,000 speed, 32 silver. Lovely. Level 25 Watchman unlocks the next passive of Weathered Rockbirds. And of course, by unlocks, I mean we now have to unlock it with a knowledge point, which we do not have right now. Well, that was a good bit of just training in the meantime. Well, we need to just get only one more detective level. That'll be fine. Yeah, gremlins. There you go. Another thing we need to consider in terms of passives and everything is how much we really want to worry about the brimstone situation here. It gets us the Death Stone, which is a non-passive, so it's only going to be used for making some stone somethings. Last stone was at 22, and 32, and then 45. It's probably going to need a fair bit of coarse Death Stone if we wanted to just actually train non-passive. But any more of the brimstone we get is less time we'd be getting alabaster, which we might need sooner than other ones. We eventually get us up to the Shinerium at 42. Just a question of which stuff and passive do we want, because it also gives some XP. It's not a huge amount though, so I think we're probably fine. In terms of making profit and progress and everything, it's probably okay. Depends how much mining we do. I'm not sure. Worst case scenario, we can buy the things we would have passively mined for this experience. I don't think it's a lot of experience anyways, so honestly it's probably just kind of fine. And just getting to a higher level also just does have its advantages. Even if we don't see anything that currently needs a mining level, it's definitely potentially going to be in the other quest down in the mines here. For just getting each individual bit. Although to be fair, a lot of the times you just purchase the materials. So it might just end up not being a problem either way. We're definitely not going to worry about coming every 12 hours to get this though. Once a day is kind of just fine, honestly. Regular passive, we're getting like 30,000 plus experience per day. Bring this in, as it is complete here. Get a one-time drop of 2,700, which is not huge. Then just mining the Death Stone once we're over there. Go for that. Just how much XP. It's not like thousands or anything. I think we can easily afford to keep getting some more Death Stone here. At any rate, it'll be saving us time and money when we make some stuff out of it later. In theory. Because we do want stone kind of things. So that would be helpful. So we're just gonna have this be essentially a daily here. We use the explosives, get more ore. That'd be great. Okay. And then it's back off to do some more detective work. Get that last level we're looking for here. And see what we can get up to in the next quest. Interrogations. For almost exactly 24 hours. Wild. 40,000 experience here. And some money. There you go. 31 detective. New things unlocked. Binoculars. And stakeouts. So in these crates and spy on the suspicious building opposite. Passive training. Like this, only with binoculars. And in a different location. Which now also means we need to have that unlocked to get any good experience. Grab the binoculars. 91 silver. Could be worse. Buy just one of those. It's fine. Okay. the rewards here. Yeah, both of these now needed a point. Okay. Let us do what we wanted to do here then. 31 was the requirement to start Spirit Essence. So let's see what this is all about. Talk to Captain Waltane in Waltane's office, which is right here. We are now a detective enough for the job. Would you love to see it? Hello, can I help you? Have you got any work for me? Since you ask, there have been some strange burglaries that I haven't managed to assign yet. Strange how? Apparently, someone broke into the Frog and Barnacle pub on the waterfront, but only stole a mirror. Then someone broke into Himala Jimmore's house on Peacock Street, but only stole a candelabra. There's still enough cases that maybe they're related, so I'm assigning them together. Not exactly high priority stuff, but I would like to get them off my desk. I'll go check it out. Okay. This is going to be the spots where we saw all the weird stuff on the ground. That was for a later quest. The Jimmore and the Frog and Barnacle. Just down that way. Okay. The first one we'll go up is this way, I suppose. Get all the clues and whatnot. So we got a mirror and a candelabra have been stolen. I still need 422 detective to stop that guy. My goodness. Anyways, let's get in here. Talk to Himala. Some information. Hear about your recent burglary. At last. I've been waiting 3 whole days for them to send someone around. I've had my wit's end. It's terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Somehow they made a hole in my reinforced door. Oh no, did they take much? Strangely, all they took was a candelabra. It's horrible to think such ruffians were in my home. I want them brought to justice. Is there anything special about the candelabra? Not really. It wasn't the best quality of brass. Where'd it come from? I don't know. I bought so many items it's hard to keep track. Okay. Patched up door. Planks have been nailed to the door, presumably to cover up a hole. And a strange residue. Or sit in a chair, that's fine too. Investigate the residue. A strange, sticky, glittery substance is stuck to the floor. I can't comment on that. A mirror was stolen from there. Didn't get much information. The strange residue is obviously something we should be looking at, but we're just kind of not. I'm sure it'll come up later. Once we see that there's strange residue in both spots, or something. We will figure it out. In theory. That's the dream, at least. That's the dream, at least. Let's head right down here to the other spot. See if they've got any more concrete information. Some sticky person broke the doors and stole random things. Not a lot to go on. Market. Frog Barnacle. Okay. And of course it is raining near the water. Brighter shores indeed. Anywho. Let's see what the situation is over here. It's not as sticky. No, there's the strange residue. What that strange sticky substance? Is this just a coincidence? No. Investigate the broken window. Yes, the window is broken from the inside. Pub, fantastic Frog Barnacle. Hear about your recent burglary. Not good. It's the freakiest thing. They broke in and stole a large mirror and nothing else. How did they break in? Is that broken window by the front door? They came in there. Haven't tidied it up yet in case the city guard wanted to investigate it. It's broken from the inside. That's noteworthy. Anything special about the mirror? Not that I know of. Just picked up cheap secondhand. Where from? I believe it was Lenny's Curiosities. Okay, thanks. That's all the questions I have for now. Alright. Broken from the inside. At least one of the things from Lay's Curiosities. It's right over here. We should at least get a look at that. Be good information to have. And unfortunately, we probably could break straight through here. We'd have to fight the guys, and that'd probably just be slower. It'd be an opportunity for more detective and watchman training. That's definitely something. Recenter. What the stakeout we can do? No. Okay. Curiosities. They're also broken in, as we've seen before. So I smashed a hole in this door from inside. The plan knows how it happened. And more residue. Strange 37. Just coincidence? No, not a coincidence. Very related. This trash is another man's treasure, so please look around and find your personal treasures. Did you sell a mirror to the Frog and Barnacle? Yes. Is there a problem with it? Yes, it was stolen. Is there anything special about it? Any reason someone might want it? Not really. It's in a batch of junk I received when the old man in Vester Hall died. Normal Vester. That was his name. Interesting. I'll have a quick investigation around your shop, if you don't mind. Sure. Admire my wonderful clock collection while you're at it. Brilliant. Anything for me to say to him? Notice your door has been damaged. Yeah, someone broke in the other day. Did you report the break-in? I would have, but all they took was a freaky stuffed cat. Piece of junk I received from the Vester Hall sell-off. Frankly, the thief did me a favor taking it. The thing was unsettling customers. Vester Hall. That's the same place the mirror came from. Maybe I should check it out. The gate to Vester Hall is locked. Actually, I might have something that can help you with that. Take this. There should be just about enough left. What do we get here? Some softening cream. Thank you this to help me get into Vester Hall. Do I know where that is? See in a sec. Get into Vester Hall, and it's locked. Alright. Large map time. This is a crime area. This is crimes. That's a shortcut we need to unlock. Got this up here. Vester Drive, Vester Hall. Yep. Well, that's where we're going. Also gonna get a sewer key at some point. Looks like. Alright. To Vester Hall. It's interesting that at least two of the doors were broken from the inside. Highly mysterious. Let's see what's happening over this way. Also, unlocking a new part of the map, which is great. Still a few spots on the map we haven't been to. A lot of the higher level crime den raids here. Going to take a little bit to get to those. I do think we still need a bit more experience in here. 50 leatherworking, 55 merchant. Not really any detective work there. Although it might happen. Okay. Back to the quest we're currently doing. Allowed us to start the higher level quests. Being ready for it. Alright. Bend the bars. Just won't work. Rigid, it won't bend. Use the softening cream. Makes it nice and soft. Rub the cream on the bars of the gates. They feel soft already. That's some concerning stuff. Just softens metal. Oh goodness. We can bend straight through. Wow. And we're in. Okay. Nothing here immediately. Entranceway. Steel. Yoink. Sit in this chair. Have a great time. There's a wall puzzle, apparently. And that is a door there. Wall puzzle into the door. The dining room is looking quite the mess. My goodness. Smashed table is smashed. Search this for any clues. We found some pieces for the wall puzzle. Okay. Search there. Another piece of the wall puzzle. Smashed window. Someone broke through another window. My goodness. There's a hole. Anything back here? More puzzle pieces. And a hole over here. A ventilation duct. Interesting. It was lost a fight with something. What a mess in here. My goodness. Look at all these tiles. Floor tile with an abstract design. Wall puzzle. Solve it. Okay. So we got various pieces here. Okay. We can turn them too. Interesting. Alright. That. Rotate. Be like that. Turn this one. It's not gonna match with that. What's the last one we have? This kind of color? Or at least match with that. That. I guess the other way. Question is, it's going to connect to the other side here. Huh? Got a red. That. Is that here? Not quite. This one is like this. I need to move everything down slightly. It's unfortunate. Huh. This here. Could connect this to... not really that side. Blue could be on top of blue. This question is if there is a exact picture we're supposed to be making here. We have the full circle of this. Half circle of that. Half circle in blue. 3 bits in green. Slightly awkward. What else we got? Okay. That doesn't quite do it. Exit here. We see any where it looks like the puzzle. Nothing immediately obvious. Painting kind of something there. Probably just going to need to move it around a bit more. Broken window, hole there. It's in a chair. Some sort of ventilation duct. Interesting. Okay. Nothing here is really looking like the puzzle here at all. So let's keep working on it. Okay. So in this current state we have this in, I don't think we could fit the other pieces in too effectively. Could technically put that there and it wouldn't clash. Red and green. Where can we put this? It's got green and yellow and then blue. If you have blue-yellow side, kind of the other way though. Any green yellow side? Green yellow side here. Doesn't necessarily even need to be this in the middle either. Which is also part of the problem. Let's see. If I put that there, then that's not going to fit there. Rotate some stuff. Need to get the yellow all connected-ish. remove this one. Place this like this. Rotate to be like that. Put the blue one here. Quite. Yellow, red would work there. One of these would work. Yellow, green. So this like this. Not quite. I'm trying to make this connected to things. Remove this one. That can be placed here. Rotate. Rotate. I mean, a yellow to green connection here. That'd be this one. Another yellow to green connection. Yeah, that works. Green to yellow. Rotate. Just assuming the idea here is connecting the colors. This is green on 3 sides. That's not quite it. Or 3/4 of sides. Alright. Green, blue. Rotate this over here. The yellow, green here. Da. That. 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 Nothing else is really. Oh, wow. That works. Yellow, red. Green, yellow, blue. Turn it. That's full blue on this side. So it's this one. So is this other one. I mean, it's essentially blue, yellow. Okay. And rotate that. Rotate this. Now it's blue on too many sides. It's almost an idea. Okay. We need all the colors to be touching each other. If we put this here, it would technically fit. And if we put that there, we then put there, and that would technically fit. Okay. We need to just rotate it slightly. Solid blue. Yellow, green. Let's go over here. Instead of being here, it is here. So the blue being on this side, it's on that side, or something. And this is on top of that one. Or not. How is this? How is this? It was like this. That needs to be on top of there. This one. That. No, that's like that though. This needs to be. Let's put this back for a second. Is that the right one? It's going to be yellow, green, blue. Oh, top. Yellow, green, blue. Red, green, blue. Perfect. Okay. So this needs to be at the top or the bottom, I guess. Either way would work, I suppose. So if this be the top blue, it's going to be rotated that way. It's the red, blue here. And this one needs to be rotated around, probably, maybe. We'll find out. We're gonna find out. And these all need to be rotated downwards. So the one in the middle is going this side. That. And this one needs to be rotated to fit into there. And these need to be the opposite. Not quite like that. What's your blue here? That's not right. What did we do? It's green, red. This was over there. Go back to what we had before here. We have this. I'll take this. I need a yellow, green. Yeah. Yes, that. Rotate. Rotate. Oh, and that did work in the corners there. Okay, perfect. Let's have slightly switched around a little bit. Oh, there's a big old vault. It's opening though. That's good. Can work with that. Map updated. This hell's strong room. Alright. What a nice little fancy puzzle here. It all did hook together there. The angularness with the curvedness there. Interesting. What do we got in the strong room? Got a portrait. That we grabbed. And a journal. Which we also grabbed. Yoink. This Investor Hall, discover why someone would be stealing miscellaneous items. Traded from there. Found Normal's journal. Also a portrait. His eyes just move? Concern. It's inside tile. It's got abstract design. Let's read this journal. This could be informative. After much research, Mage, Kennedy, and I finally made a breakthrough. We discovered 2 rituals which could combat the confounded evil spirit that I unwittingly unleashed. One ritual can tear the spirit into its 8 component essences. The second ritual could imprison each essence into a different object, thus preventing the spirit reforming. We set up in the dining room by drawing a magic octagon on the floor and placing a candle at each point. First ritual started smoothly, but when Mage Kennedy reached the penultimate verse of the incantation, a terrible gust of wind smashed through my window, sending shards of glass flying. The spirit was angry. Kennedy resolutely closed his eyes and continued chanting. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a flash of patterned fur, a tree cat leaping in through the shattered window. Weird that it was bold enough to venture into Chronopolis, and downright bonkers that it'd enter a house. Shoo shoo, get outside, I shouted, trying to make myself heard above the howling wind. But the tree cat padded towards the edge of the octagon, cocking its head inquisitively. Then the wind blew with even more ferocity. The poor animal was thrown into the air, slammed against the wall, and flopped to the ground. Ran to its limp body, distracted from my role in the ritual. The animal was innocent. It didn't deserve to die due to my folly. The candles! You've not lit the candles, shouted Kennedy. It was too late to do anything. The first ritual had reached its climax. The spirit coalesced into the apparition of a man, eyes flaring, its mouth twisted into a terrible grimace, then exploded into 8 whirling balls of light. Without candles to guide them, the essences might attach to anything. Desperately tried to keep track of them all. Kennedy intoned the second ritual. One ball of light swirled in a circle and then fused into a portrait of my great-uncle, Sheldon Vester. As far as I could tell, the next 4 balls entered a candelabra, a paperweight, the red deer antlers hanging above my fireplace, and a metal ventilation grate in my wall. Pray I've got that right. The biggest ball, I suspect the spirit's consciousness, collided with my mirror. Just 2 balls of light were still whizzing around the room. One came straight for my head, managed to duck just in time. I turned to see it sink into the broken body of the tree cat. Found a ball slammed into my chandelier, which shuddered and snapped from the ceiling, falling onto the head of Mage Kanagi, lifted the chandelier to find him dead. In the days that followed, I managed to gather my wits, had to pay a taxidermist to stuff the tree cat. If it decomposed, the spirit essence could escape. Some objects clearly have spirit essences in them. The antlers rattle at night. Sometimes I think that I see a reflection of the spirit in the mirror. I daren't get rid of them. If the spirit escaped, that would be disastrous for us all. The portrait unnerves me the most, so I've seen its eyes move. Kitted out my old study as a strong room, put it in there. Probably sensible to keep the objects away from each other as much as possible. Okay. So the things that are getting stolen are problems. Read the Normal's journal. There are 8 items containing the essences of an evil spirit. Someone trying to gather all of these items? Have others been reported as stolen to Captain Waltane? No, the stuffed cat, the stuffed tree cat, the mirror, and the candelabra have been stolen. I have the portrait. The antlers, paperweight, chandelier, grate aren't accounted for. Okay. Is this thing hanging in here still? Probably not. Real question is what's happening in this hole. A ventilation shaft. Can't use anything on it either. Okay. We got some information at least. Squeeze through here. See if anything else has been stolen or whatnot. Just talk to the other people involved here too. Nice house, what's the problem? Goodbye. Nothing. There's this trophy cabinet. Full of artistry trophies. For something else. So we'll see if anything else has been reported stolen here. That's a reasonable place to start, I suppose. And we also don't know where the stolen things have been brought. I've got the portrait, though. Tree cat, mirror, candelabra, portrait, antlers, paperweight, chandelier, grate. It's definitely a whole situation here. Probably don't want to go collect all the things. Seems like a mistake. I'm telling you, my book was stolen, left it on the table for 5 minutes, and then it was gone. Was there a rare or valuable book? Not particularly. What's the principle? People must be stopped from stealing things. A moment, please, sir. Sir Arctic, how goes your investigation? Seems that someone has been stealing items relating to an exorcism ritual at Vester Hall. I'm worried that someone might be trying to collect things to unleash an evil spirit on Chronopolis. Look at this journal. They've already stolen the mirror, the candelabra, and the stuffed cat. The only item left at the hall was a portrait of Shadow Vester. I don't know where the other items might be. Actually, we have the antlers. They're in our evidence strongbox. What are they evidence of? Normal Vester was found dead. The antlers impaled through his heart. Terrible business. We never did determine if it was murder, suicide, or an accident. That leaves the grate, the chandelier, and the paperweight unaccounted for. Ask around to see what happened to the rest of normal stuff. In the meantime, it'd be safest if you put the portrait in a strongbox. Strongboxes are in the archive room. The combination code for the right-hand box is 1007. Come back when you've done that. Okay. In the archive room. 007. Don't want to put it in the same box. Evidence files. There's a safe. Open. 1 0 0 7. Use item. This. Perfect. I'll close that. Should probably close that. It's in the other one. Making this worse, I'm sure. Okay. Let us continue here. See if he's found any more information for us to work on. Put the portrait in the strong box yet? Yeah, aye, sir. Done some digging. Baldwin Branch of the Merchants Guild is acting as Normal's executor. He's been selling off Normal's possessions. You should speak with Branch and find out if he sold the paperweight, the chandelier, and the grate. Alright. Good to know. Everything's just cursed. It's a problem. Alright. Real question is, who is going around putting all the cursed stuff back together? Partially us. Nearby, at least. Anyways, let's see here. Where could they be? Branch. Anyway, what brings you to the Merchants Guild today? A curse. Tracking down some items. Believe you sold some things off from the Vester estate? Yes, all above board as set out in Normal Vester's will. Some of those items are carrying a curse. I'm trying to locate a metal grate, a broken chandelier, and a marble paperweight. The paperweight I sold to Captain Waltane. Wow, he had it all along. I'll be having words. I did see a broken chandelier. Wouldn't have much sale value, so I left it in Vester Hall. Oh dear, I think it's gone now. Metal grate, I did sell. Good chunk of metal like that will always be useful to someone. Sold it to the Chronopolis Town Council, their office by East Player Market. Very helpful. Okay. To the council. And the captain again. I'm looking for a paperweight. Oh. My goodness. Can I help you? Did you purchase a metal grate from Baldwin Branch recently? Quite possibly. We purchased many materials to maintain the streets of Chronopolis. I need to know where that specific metal grate might be at the moment. Certainly. Just need a signed copy of Form 391D, and I'll check our records. Why do you need a form to check records? The form is for you to divulge the contents of the record to you. Where would I get that? Can Walton has copies of the forms? It'll fill in one for you. Speak to the captain. What I need? 1D. Okay. Captain. Not being too helpful. Concerned that he is possessed. Between collecting the items nearby, having another one of them, not telling us vital information. That'd be something. That'd be something. Okay. If he knows about the grate and the paperweight, and took the antlers and the chandelier already. Portraits in here. The other thing that was stolen earlier. It's a lot. A lot of problems. Hey. Bad news. Someone cracked our safe boxes somehow. Antlers and portrait have been taken. Great. Oh no. What about your paperweight? That's still right here. Wait, it's gone too. They probably have the chandelier too, so that's 7 of the 8 items they've stolen. What they might not have is the metal grate. Any leads on that? I believe the grate was sold to the council office. I need Form 391D, for the woman there will check where it is though. Yep, council office people are like that. Just a second, I have the form somewhere. Thank you. 1 form. Requisition form. Receive info from council archives. Alright. Back to the planning office. It's definitely the plan. At the planning office. Fantastic. Okay. Following the where I can click circle here. Just all the way to the edge of it. So we actually get to the point where we can just walk right into the office. Right where we need to be. Okay. Definitely getting there. I fear we're going to need to fight the spirit. Help you? I have your form. There you go. Yes, that all seems to be in order. Checked our records in anticipation of your return. One ventilation grate from Baldwin Branch was repurposed into the Chronopolis sewers. It's an area which is normally restricted for safety reasons, but because you're on guard business and filled the correct form, I can give you this key to the northeast sewers. Alright. The key to the sewers. Fight a demon in the sewers. It's gonna be great. So into the northeast of the Chronopolis sewers. Okay. It's a bit of a trek to get over there. I have a connection to there. That's alright. Make it work. To the sewers. I mean, if the grate is in the sewers, and they have the other 7 things, and they're going to the sewers, then that is all 8. Our Chronopolis Watchman level here is 25. Our gear is acceptable. We got 12 potions. It is at least something. It's at least something here. We might be able to accomplish a fight. Or not. We'll see. Get into the sewers. It'll be a great time. Okay. Other stuff in the sewers too. Aggressive and everything. Well, that's okay. Let's get in here. We can always just run past them. And they got ranged attacks. Boo! Enemies with ranged attacks. Only I am allowed to use ranged attacks to cheese a bunch of free damage on my enemies. Immunity! Don't know if you could even get into a situation where regular enemies would kill you fast enough that you can't use immunity. Depends how strong they are and how bad your equipment is. Use the key here. There you go. Another new area unlocked. Deep sewers. Great one, I brought the items that you requested. Varric the Mage. Here's all the different things. A glowing mirror. Why did it take so long? Some items were in very secure locations. They obtained the help of the master thief they call the Illusion. This guy again. He doesn't come cheap. My funds are exhausted. Fool. I made it clear that you weren't to involve anyone else. Apologies, Great One. I can think of no other way. I can assure you he knows nothing of our plans. I'm not convinced. Now we'll have to kill this Illusion. That's sadly impossible. No one even knows who the Illusion is. Why would you trust a man when you don't even know his identity? You'll bring my foes upon me. In fact, I detect someone in the shadows back there. Oh, hi. Hello. Intruder. Kill them. He is level 33. Oh. Okay. Punch. Punch. Oh boy. Rain of fire. Wild. The 25% potion. Use that at the next opportunity here. Now. Oh boy. Punch him. Okay. Potion. No, don't leave. Okay. Potion. Ow. Use more of your special attacks so I can just stand around and heal. Punch. Oh, 0. That's not great. Potions on cooldown. Potions on cooldown. Keep using potions on cooldown. Punching him. Oh, we're dying. Being lower. Oh boy. Punching. This is why we bring a lot of potions with us. It is the right choice. Ow. I might be able to stand there. Hit him while he's doing that. Punch. 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 This guy's level 33. We took him down. Only level 25. Oh. Hey, mighty hero. Do you fancy power and glory in return for restoring the mighty Zeeg? No, I'm going to take these items to the guardhouse so they may scatter your essence far and wide, never to be recombined. There you go. Take the items from the sewers. Glowing mirror. Hello, mighty hero. What's this? Nope. Antler trophy, marble paperweight, stuffed tree cat. Here's a portrait. 10 items I can carry from the deep sewers back to Camp Waltane. Be hidden far and wide away from each other. It's quite attached to the wall. Maybe best to let Waltane get his guards to deal with this. Hey, get your hands off me. This is a bit big to fit in your bag. Might be best to let Waltane send in a couple other guards down to fetch it. So we got the mirror and the vent there. And broken candelabra here. Okay. Oh. Chandelier. Here's the candelabra. This is also too large. We have 5 of the 8. The other ones are in here. Got the soul in there. That's a problem. Okay. That is everything. So we will teleport out of here. Closer to the market. And going all the way out of the sewers here. Just one extra little room here in the sewers. That works. Alright. So a fairly straightforward quest there. Get the level requirement, and then do the things. Let's look at all these different bits. Decorative but slightly smelly paperweight. Contains the essence of a dark spirit, this stuffed cat. Description reads, a trophy from a deer hunted by Hugo Vester. And the chandelier has killed a man. So did the horns. Or that was part of the cover-up or something. Anyways. One problem sorted. Except for the illusion. Messing with everything. Breaking in, stealing everything again. We'll see. And there. I found the stolen items. They were being collected by a mage who was trying to restore the evil spirit. I brought some of the items back with me. If you give them to me, I'll ensure that they get distributed to secure locations far and wide so they can not come together again. Some of the items aren't so practical for me to move on my own. Bring me the smaller things and I'll send some guards to handle the rest. There you go. Here's the item. Here's a stuffed cat. Thanks. It's a good start. I'm sure there's more cursed items you can bring from the sewers. Yep. Here's the antlers. Things. Here's your paperweight. You don't get to keep this anymore. Here is the chandelier. It's broken. Having a good time. And the portrait. That's great. Spread these items to secure locations far and wide. So we'll never be able to reform again. Okay. Spirit essence completed. You prevented the restoration of an evil spirit and have completed the Spirit Essence quest. Rick the Mage. Who knew people who hung around in sewers were so snappily dressed? That's not you in the mirror, glowing mirror. 77,000 detective XP and 34,300 watchman XP. Seems like a lot. How many levels did we actually get? Well, 35 detective. Now the next pass is already unlocked. Forensic potions reveal who's been touching the evidence. Conventional forensics is now available. That's 2 things we need to unlock there. And 27 watchmen. Nothing really. Just a little bit stronger. Okay. And with that, we have completed all of the 1, 2, and 3 star quests. Which brings us to the next question. Which of the four 5-star quests do we want to work on first? We got the Brenoff Inheritance, where we need at least 50 alchemy and 61 chef. We got Forgotten Things, where we need 45 woodcutter. Which looks like it might be finishing up soon. We might get the teleport from that. We've got Lost and Found, where we need 40 Bonerite. And the Battle of Fortunehold, where we need 50 Leatherworker and 55 Merchant. Of the things here, the lowest level requirements, 50 and 61, 45, 40, and then 50 and 55. Technically, the Lost and Found 40 Bonerite is the lowest requirement. That's just the next part of this. Getting closer to the end, I would think, with Forgotten Things. We need 45 woodcutter. So I think we're just going to do that one first. Because we already have 28 woodcutter. So that's at least a start here. What are we chopping? What are we chopping? It's going to be, of course, juniper branches. And so we get to splitting wood, which we're going to need a point for. How are we doing on that? Knowledge. Okay. What are we thinking? We'll just get some... just need a little bit of knowledge point from something. Or to have that available so we can unlock the next woodcutter thing. We'll do something here. We'll do a bit of merchant. Why not? Enough to get a knowledge point at least. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay. And we do still need 3 other knowledge points. We need to train quite a bit here. The XP rewards from the quests really do add up quite a bit. Let's see what we can accomplish. Run it all around. For some merchant stuff. Or we could just chop some stuff. Would just make us get progress on that. While also getting progress on that. That's alright. See what we're working with here. Let's take everything. Take. Okay. Look at what we got here. Butcher's souvenirs, toys to Fortunehold, soap to the butchers, clockwork, painting the clockwork, sheep from clockworks to the clock, food to cheese, greengrocer to toy to Fortunehold, soap to butchers, butchers to souvenir, street food to cheese, clockwork to clock. Clockwork to clock stall. This just shows us where it is. Okay. I don't think we need to go to the meat at all. Is it the street food to the cheese shop? Greengrocer to this toy stall to the Fortunehold. And then soap to the butchers to the souvenir. Just gonna stop at the clock and street food. Get to the cheese shop and the clock stall. Trade. These. Then Penny's Clockworks. Here. There's another clock stall. Trade here. Okay. Here's the greengrocers. Maybe greengrocers to the toy stall. Grab that here. Trade carrots. So we get the soap to the butchers. Souvenirs. get that from there, we get that from there. Okay. Depending on all the different ones you pick up, and there's more to come as we get higher levels too. You can definitely have some of the complicated routes here. Just want to chain things together, preferably. Yeah. Okay. Seems to be a lot of the same things to the same places. Same connections, at least. So at least have that going for us. For figuring out what we're doing here. Okay. Head down to the butcher's. Trade in. Grab his stuff. Continue moving along. Picking up a portion works well enough. Trade here. That goes in there. Thanks. Experience and money. Love it. Trade. Grab his ribs. You go to a few different places. Cheese is out this way. That's further. Fortune Farm is also outside. Clock stall is down here. Souvenir stall is in the middle. The toy stall is down that way. So we're gonna go loop through here, past the zombies, go to the clock, toy, and souvenirs, I suppose. So we go to the souvenirs. We could just do that last when we get back. It's also an option. Which is to the souvenirs. That could work. Alright. Trade here. There's your stuff. That is level 13 merchant. Next unlock, and one more level. There you go. We're gonna get a leatherworking option there. That's great. Souvenir. Go to the toy stall. Then we need to bring that to Fortune Hold. Okay. This'll work. We're on that knowledge point. Getting there. Still have 4 more things that we're gonna turn in. This should all work out. Toy stall here. Up here, the teleport in there, I'll be right back. Okay. Trade you. Here's these. Thanks. Experience and money. Trade you to get the dolls here. It might even be a new one. Teleport to the outskirts. Up to the here, and then over to there. And teleport again back here. I'll be fine. Run past where we're setting up the whole Cyclops jamboree, where we still need higher levels for other things for that. Here's the guys we will unlock with the Watchman passive. Rockbirds. We'll be back for them later. He's gonna be playing that for a while. Right here. Here's your porcelain dolls. That is first time doing that. And knowledge point. Love it. Okay. We're saving this knowledge point for later. So that's alright. Port back to the outskirts. Let's turn these in. That'll be good. So run past all these guys over here. And open the gate. Have the gate be open for us, I suppose. Okay. And we're on the run over to here. Get past the Subject Tigers here. We're only level 16. We are quickly leaving. Brilliant stuff. Alright. Trade here. Here's your meat wraps. That's level 14. This unlocks discounted basic deer hides, which are the level 2 leatherworking piece. Definitely need a much higher merchant level for getting the discounted hides here. Question would be if we would want to only just use the discounted hides. These are a lot cheaper. Would also be a worse experience, though, of course. So depends how much money we have lying around for our leatherworking training. We're going to need to do quite a bit of it because of the whole required for the quest business. That's alright. Also, there's 450 total level. That's pretty good. It's fine. Alright. Then we're going over here. Where are we going? Going to the souvenir stall. That's this guy. Here's your ribs. For another chunk of XP. Okay. Not too bad. So now, you get back out here into the forest and get some coarse juniper branches, which I don't think we needed anymore for the carpenter stuff, but that's fine. Coarse juniper branches. That was for carpeting juniper drumsticks. So we are beyond that at this point. Alright, that's fine. That's what we need to do for this, at least. Guess we'll just sell the branches. That's alright. So, of course, juniper branches. We got plenty of things in it. Juniper stuff all over the shop down here. Teleport to the forest. Okay. So we can work on all these higher level skills passively and also actively. Or actively train other things to get knowledge points for all the passes we're going to be unlocking on our way to all these. Still plenty to do. Just in those skills that we've already established that we need levels in. All these levels are kind of higher than any level we've ever had before, so it's going to be a process. That's for sure. That's okay. We will make it work. Okay. We still definitely need more levels in these last 4 here to even unlock passives in the first place. It's gonna be good. Okay. So 28 to 45. We're gonna unlock splitting wood for Claude, poplar branches, yew branches, and ash branches. So, quite a few pieces. Still here. These juniper branches. Juniper. Lock branches. Okay. And passive activity. Selected. Probably going to get the level for the next passive here. So we just need to get to 30. We're already at almost 29. So we'll switch that up next time. Goodbye.